Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of this F1 Manager Career Mode. If you haven't been following along, then you wouldn't know, but Ferrari and Red Bull are in one of the best seasons that we've seen. I mean, look at the difference, 497 to 478. And then if you look at the drivers' standings, there's a three-way title fight between Verstappen, Leclerc, and Sainz. I mean, Perez still has an outside shot, but it's probably going to be one of the top three. And we're having one of the worst seasons you've ever seen. 4 points we've picked up until Singapore. Alfa Romeo on 6 points, McLaren on 10, Williams on 11, and we were so close to points last time out in Monza. Yuki Tsunoda came through the field to pick up a P11 from the back of the grid. So close to scoring points. All we needed was someone in the top 10 to get a DNF, and our car, it looked decent. It looked decent, and we've just got to think, like, what do we want to do? Do we want to design more for this year? As we do have a load of wind tunnel time and CFD hours because the new period has just started, or do we want to focus on next season? I mean, you look at it, 11 days, 18... I think we try and get one more big upgrade in for Austin. So in 46 days, we get one more big one in. And the rest we do for research. So we'll have a look. Money is a problem. We don't have the money just yet. What's going on here? Okay, well, we can't now because chance of problem worse, then we might as well approve the investigation because we've got nothing going on just yet. We're going to wait until after the Grand Prix, and then we're going to start to put some money into our final upgrades for this season and also research for next season. Increase the prize money allocation for higher performing teams. I do not like that. I did not like that when we're at the back end. We're going to vote against it and hope that doesn't go through because that would not be good for us. We've only got 812k, so we need to make sure that we get these sponsorship bonuses in. I don't think either driver's going to make Q3, so we're only going to do Q2. We'll say one of them get to Q2. I can trust that one of them will. Finish position, we will finish inside the top 13. I reckon we got a top 13 in us. Our car seems to be working well. I'm not sure about the low-speed tracks, actually. That's probably our weaker track. So maybe we'll go P14 and... let's see, finish position. We need two more. So we need to finish inside the top 15 2 more times so we get an extra million bonus. I think realistically, we're looking for both drivers to make it into Q2, and then anything more than that would be a bit of a bonus as Porsche is coming out of the pits. We've got Tsunoda as well. Let's see what they can do on their first laps. Give us a bit of an insight. Porsche first across the line, a 29.9. So we're in the 29s. What can Tsunoda do? 29.6. That's what we would expect. We would expect Tsunoda to just be a little bit ahead. And I'll tell you what, only a 10th off the Aston Martin of Fernando Alonso. Have we brought a decent car here in Singapore? We need more cars to cross the line. No, we haven't. Look at Albon. Bloody hell. I think Alonso must have had a stinker of a lap as we dropped down the order. And there you go. That's more like it. I mean, Williams, they must have upgraded their car. They've done a good job. Look how fast they are. They're up in a P12 and P13 with both drivers. We're just surviving. Thanks to the Alfa Romeos and the McLarens, and also Theo Porsche. We're going to send our drivers out in just a minute for the final flying lap. Time to cook. Porsche on his lap. He's got plenty of room. Same with Tsunoda. Both Williams starting right next to each other. Interesting strategy for the Williams team, but Porsche is improving through that first sector. Same with Yuki Tsunoda. Could we be on for both drivers in the Q2? We want at least one of them. And we're hoping Tsunoda is already safe. But Bottas, Norris, they're all on a lap. Let's have a look. Bottas is improving, so we'll probably actually have to improve, although he doesn't in the middle sector. It could be good news for Yuki Tsunoda regardless. But we need Porsche into Q2 as well. What have we got? As through the middle sector, they're both improving. This could be great. This could be great. Porsche up to the line. What's he got? Can he put himself into Q2? No, he can't. Okay, maybe it wasn't as good as a lap. Tsunoda jumps back up after he gets knocked down by Bottas. Come on, we're into Q2 with one of the drivers. Disappointing with Porsche. Only P18. I mean, I guess our car isn't suited for a bunch of slow speed corners around a track like Singapore. Tsunoda on his first lap, what does he do? 29.2. That's actually not bad. I don't think it's pretty bad. No! No!
Red flag, red flag.
We're about to start our flying lap and a red flag has come out. I don't think there's enough time. There's not going to be enough time. 1 minute 49 left. There's not enough time to get your car out the pits. So that is Q2 done. Max Verstappen takes pole position. Oh, no. That's Q2. He's not taking pole position. He's through. But we're out in Q2. Albon does have a penalty as well. So we will jump ahead of him. But that's frustrating. We had more time in it. We used a used set of softs at the start, and a red flag came out at the end. I don't know who crashed. There you go. Verstappen does take pole position in the end in Q3. So he will jump ahead of Albon, Ocon, potentially Magnussen, potentially Alonso, depending on the penalties that they've taken. We could be starting inside the top 10. Are we? No, we're starting P12. Okay, that's a little disappointing. So P12, but P14 for Porsche. Penalties galore down near the bottom. What strategy? It's got. Well, look at that. It's got to be the two-stop strategy. I don't think mediums to hards. That's going to be too difficult. We might as well go for the two-stop strategy and work our way through. We'll start on the softs. Soft, medium, softs for Porsche. And I think we're going to do the same for Tsunoda as well. Yeah, we'll go softs, medium, softs. We've got the extra set of softs. We might as well. We're going to dump a load of fuel just because there has to be safety cars or red flags or something around this circuit. Both the Red Bulls on the front row. Not surprising. We're in the middle of the pack somewhere. Can we get a decent start? We're on the soft tyres. What's everybody on? It's between softs and mediums, so maybe we can make up a couple of positions. Magnussen on the mediums up ahead. As through turn 1 we go nice and clean. Please stay ahead of that Alfa Romeo. You can't lose a spot there, Tsunoda. Well done. So we should stay ahead of the Alfa Romeo. Maybe we could have a go at the Haas on the mediums. The Alpine. Kevin Magnussen's come alive. Go on. Go on, Yuki. No, he doesn't fancy it. Okay. We don't want to crash. Porsche in P14. Ocon just behind. Okay. It's not a bad start. We just got to get into the race. Yeah, Porsche, let's not do that, mate. Let's not do that. Why are we losing spots? Porsche is struggling. Tsunoda's doing a good job. He's holding on to the back of this pack up ahead. If he could do that, then he could be well in with a chance of getting points. We could try and peel away from Ocon and Bottas behind, who are going side by side. Ocon does get ahead. Porsche, though, look at him. He's struggling. He's got Albon behind. Albon might be able to find a way past. Not good pace to start with from Porsche. Come on, Theo. Put up some defence. Nope, Albon's through. Tsunoda, mate. No. Has Valtteri got us? Please tell me we've got the DRS. No, he's got the DRS. Bottas has got us. Holy cow. We're getting slapped about. Not gonna lie, when I underfueled the car, I didn't realise I was underfueling it this much. This is a lot. 11.0 kg. I could be in trouble with Tsunoda. We need like 2 safety cars this race to get that all back. Look, Tsunoda has pulled away from Bottas. So Bottas, I think, was just attacking us like crazy. And now he's under pressure from Albon behind. So Tsunoda has created a little bit of a gap. That's good. That's what we needed. A bit of a gap for Tsunoda to relax in. As Bottas, he's hurt his tyres a little bit. And I think he's just ran out of energy. I mean, Tsunoda's got decent pace now in the middle of the race. If we can get past Sargent, that opens up our race a little bit. We go up to P12, and we hope a bit of drama happens up ahead. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. High overtake aggression. Come on, Yuki. Deploy. Push. Get it. Down into the braking zone. He's close enough. Diving down the inside goes Yuki Tsunoda and Logan Sargent. What a move. That's what we need from Yuki. A new contract is coming, fella. Because you're driving very, very well. As Sargent comes back at him. See you later, fella. Nice knowing you. Porsche is just dropping. He's going to drop down to P19. Oh, my days. Not very good at defending or overtaking his Porsche. But he's a project. We're going to develop him. Couldn't really do that with Nick De Vries. How has Sargent got back in? He's got back in within a second of you, mate. Okay. First pit stoppers, we've had Magnussen into the pits, Zhou into the pits, Bottas as well. Oh no, Zhou's not been in the pits, he just made a mistake. But Bottas and Magnussen into the pits. Magnussen coming out ahead of Porsche. Jesus. Porsche, are you that slow right now? When do we pit Tsunoda? We're probably going to try and maybe go for the undercut. Do we go for it next lap? Honestly, if we're stuck behind Sargent right now, I think we go for it now. I think we go for the undercut now. Try and jump Sargent. Pit in this lap. Okay. Hold on. We're going to use up the rest of the tyres. Come on. Let's see if we can pull this undercut off on Logan Sargent. If he peels off into the pits as well, I'm going to be absolutely fuming. Please, don't. Shit, he's coming into the pits. Ah! Look how close we are, though. I wonder if we can jump it in the pits if we get a good pit stop. Porsche, we're going to keep you going. Tsunoda, get a good pit stop and we jump Sargent. Simple as that. Look how close we are to his rear. What is this camera angle? Hello? Okay, that's better. Sargent. Oh my god, they go so slow in the pits. Holy cow. Get there, fellas. All right, good pit stop. Come on, boys. Good pit stop. That's good. Go. through the mechanics and ahead of Sargent. That's what we like to see. Sargent had a slow pit stop. No, he's just been held up. See you later, fella. That's annoying. That's annoying. Go high overtake aggression. I don't care if you're on cold tyres, Yuki. You got to get through on Guan Yu Zhou. He's on old mediums. There you go. There you go. Down the inside. See you later. That's good. Hopefully he can hold up the cars behind as well. And now we could just start to conserve a little bit because we've got to jump on Sargent. Sargent's stuck behind Bottas and Zhou. That's huge for Tsunoda. That's huge. We haven't forgot about Pourchaire. We're going to pit Pourchaire into the mediums this lap as well. Pourchaire into the pits. Norris into the pits as well. We've got to make sure we come out ahead of Norris with Tsunoda. I think he's going to be fine. We're miles ahead. Bottas has got through on Zhou. Sargent is still stuck behind him. Sargent's losing tons of time. That is beautiful to see. Where's Norris? He's coming out the pits now. Tsunoda is going to stay ahead of him by quite some distance. Piastri is way up the road. I don't think he pit though. No, he didn't. So I think we're net P13 or net P12 actually because Albon hasn't pit either. So net P12 with Tsunoda right now. We're cooking. Decent pit stop time for Pourchaire, who's going to come out right at the back in dead last. So he's just going to be running his own race. But we just got to conserve fuel with both drivers. Even that, I don't know if we're making it to the end unless a safety car comes out, which is a big problem. There we go. VSC. Okay, we've got something. We've got something to help us out. Let's conserve everything, please. It's a little annoying because we can't pit now. Because, well, I mean, we could. Magnussen crashed out. That's a car ahead of us. Let's see what he's done. Tell me he's out. What's he done? Ooh. Yeah, he's got to be out. That's a huge crash. How's that not a full safety car? There's debris everywhere. But Magnussen is out. That's going to allow us to save some fuel. Good news for Yuki Tsunoda. He's going to be moving up. Yeah, Albon's coming into the pits. This is perfect timing for them. Same with Piastri. No! Albon into the pits. Piastri, he's coming into the pits as well. Why have they not pit Piastri? That's mental. That is mental. Albon is into the pits. He's going to come out ahead of us. Oh, no, he's not. He's going to come out behind. I think it was a bit of a slow pit stop, which is good news for us. He's dropping down the order. So even though he's got a cheap pit stop, he is quite far down, side by side with the Haas, but he's out behind the Haas. Oh, Piastri now decides to pit. And he's at a really slow pit stop. Pourchaire, you could beat someone here. Bottas is on the back. We're P11. We are P11. Yellow flag. Go on, be a safety car. This would be good timing. Virtual safety car again. Again. This is perfect for our fuel. Thank you very much. But what's happened this time? Hopefully it's someone inside the top 10 and we could be fighting for points. In Singapore, we've had a crash on the track. Yeah, we know, mate. That's why VSC comes out. It's Logan Sargent. That's a little bit annoying. It's someone behind, but it is a Williams driver. What's he done? Dropped it in the final corner. Call him Lance Stroll. See you later, fella. Look at Albon cooking. How's he got this far up? I know he's on fresh mediums, but blimmin' heck, he's flying. He's already on the back of us. I feel as though we can't let him through. We're going to make sure we defend against him. We can't let him through. If Albon gets through on us, he could fly away. So we're going to try and defend it as best we can. And we're going to go balanced on the fuel. I think we're going to be good with fuel if we conserve for the majority of the race now. I'm hoping for at least one more safety car. But Albon, he's going to get through us. He's looking very confident. All aboard the Yuki train. Look at that. You got Albon, Hulkenberg, Bottas, Norris, all sat in his DRS train from Yuki Tsunoda as he's trying to hold up Alex Albon. Albon gets through. There you go. He finally gets him, which is a little bit annoying. And he's going to be gone. He's going to be gone. He's on the faster tyres. We tried our best to hold him up for as long as possible, but he's just got too much pace, too much grip, and he's got like what? 75% worn, 75% left on those mediums. The rest of us are down to 60. And Nat Williams has looked fast this weekend. You got to remember that as well. That is probably a faster car, and I think Hulkenberg will be coming through soon. So any chance of points is pretty much going out the window. We're going to need another safety car. We're going to need something to help us. Kind of in no man's land for this race. I mean, Norris is all over the back of us. Pourchaire is going to be fine on fuel because he's been lapped. So you can see on the timing screens, Piastri, Pourchaire, Zhou all been lapped. Tsunoda is probably going to be lapped pretty soon as well. So fuel may not be as big of an issue, but I don't know how much you use per lap. I wish it would like show you how much per lap so we could kind of understand how much we can go under. Our pace is non-existent. I need one more upgrade this season. We need one more upgrade if we want to go for it. to get out of P10 in the constructors, because it's frustrating to be down there. It really is. Norris all over the back of us. And even if we do score points, it's looking like Williams are more likely to score points. There's a yellow flag. Sainz is out. What's he done? He's had a crash. He's broken his front wing. Surely he's not crashed with the Aston. Oh, he's put it in the wall. I think his front wing's broken. Front left. Yeah, it is. We might as well just conserve the fuel for poor Chair.
Bit of lift off.
And just make sure he gets to the end, because he's so far out of it. It's crazy. He's that whole pit stop, more than a whole pit stop behind his teammate. Into the pits we go. I think he's going to come out ahead of poor Chair. Poor Chair's had a bit of a stinker today. We can't deny that. At least he hasn't put it in the wall. De Vries would have put it in the wall by now. Have a good pit stop. No, it's slow in the front left. 4.7. Sums up our day. We seem to always have bad pit stops. I don't get it. Every race. Albon in. Bottas in. Albon's got a good enough pit stop to come out miles ahead because we had a slow one. Bottas, I think, had a slow one as well. You could tell there. Piastri coming into the pits as well. You see Hamilton in the background. Everybody's getting lapped. It's carnage out here. Yeah, so Albon, 10 seconds clear. Oh, he was way clear of us. It's Norris that we were battling with. But Albon, miles ahead on a set of softs now. Norris did come into the pits. Look, 3 seconds behind Tsunoda. He's on fresher softs, though. Into the pits now is Porsche. Have a good pit stop, please, lads. Keep him ahead of Guan Yu Zhou. That's his battle. At least make it so he doesn't finish last on the road. It's slow again. 4.5 seconds. What are we doing in the pits? And behind he comes. Guan Yu... No, he just stays out ahead. Tell you what, that's a little lucky. Guan Yu Zhou also on fresh softs. How is it this close between them? Just hold off Norris. You did it when you were on much more used mediums. You could do it again on these softs. I'm just going to conserve with both drivers. I'm actually worried about the fuel because I don't know how much we use per lap. He's going to come last on track. Guan Yu Zhou gets past him down the inside. Here you go, mate. I mean, he's not got into any accidents. We're just going to keep saying that. He hasn't got into any accidents. Oh, come on. You could beat Alfa Romeo. Norris is through. Porsche, go on, mate. Go on, have a battle. You got Ferrari waiting to lap him. Charles Leclerc is going to be going mental right now because they're going side by side. Porsche versus Zhou. Porsche backs out. Why is he the first one to back out? I think it was actually Sainz. Yeah, it was Sainz. But Porsche, mate, why would you be the one to back out first? Porsche! He's come alive.
Now this, I think, was at turn 13.
Down the inside of Guan Yu Zhou. Yes, please. See you later. Okay, so we lose about 1.5 kg per lap. That's what we saw. I was just kind of measuring it with Tsunoda, who's on the back of Lando Norris. Porsche, look at that. He's flown away from Guan Yu Zhou. Now he's showing a bit more pace. Maybe he was just getting held up. Yellow flag. Go on. Be a safety car this late. Multiple cars crashed. I hope it's not someone in the top 10 because Albon will be getting points.
Possibly Ocon's part of that.
The Alpines. The Alpines have come together. Pierre Gasly and Ocon. Okay, he's kept going. I think they're fine. They are fine. They've got a huge margin to the Haas cars behind, so they're going to be all right. Tsunoda dropping behind Norris. I think Norris does have better pace. And we got Hamilton coming up behind. Yeah, I think it's going to be P14, P17. Let's make one last charge. 3 seconds to Lando Norris. He still has to let through Hamilton, which is going to slow him down quite a bit. It's going to be down the straight as well. Through Hamilton goes Tsunoda. You got to catch, mate. You got to catch. 2 seconds. I think that's too much time. That is way too much time. Lando Norris is going to hold on to that P13. That's annoying. Verstappen takes the win. And that makes the championship even closer. Oh, no. I think Verstappen was leading. So he extends his advantage at the top. Is he leading? Yeah, Verstappen is leading. And he's leading in by even more now after that victory. Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz trying to close the gap. I mean, Perez is still there somewhat. He's kind of fading out of the championship battle, especially after losing 10 more points to Verstappen. Porsche takes home a P17. Pretty slow day for him, but it was a pretty slow day for us as well, as Tsunoda only gets P14. Bit disappointing. But, I mean, we kind of knew coming into the weekend, Singapore wasn't going to be a race for us. But at the same time, we thought there could be safety cars, something to help us out. The one thing I am happy about, 0 crashes. We will be able to put a lot of money into the research now and not into fixing the car, which I was a little worried about, especially at a place like Singapore. We just have to wait for our wind tunnel to get fixed up, and we can put some design parts in for this year and also research for next year. So P14, P17, and also the pit stops were really poor as well. Williams on 11. Oh, it's Alfa Romeo that's on 6, not Williams. I thought it was Williams for some reason. We could beat Alfa Romeo. They are slower than us. They're not scoring any more points this year. We just need to find some points to jump ahead of them. And we'll take, if we could get P9, I guess we'll take it. We will take it. But we cannot finish P10. We need at least money from P9 so that we can invest it in the team next year. Have a look as well. Yeah, the pit stops, they were not great. We weren't even in the top 10. Oh, we were. We were P8. No, that's overall. For this weekend, I don't think we were in the top 10. No, we were not. But we're P8 overall. I think we do get some money for this as well. So we want to get the pit stops going, boys. Come on. I mean, Porsche, who was at the back all weekend. We had Liam Lawson do the first practice. That might have hindered Porsche's progress just a little bit. I mean, Sonoda, he's getting a contract for next year. We'll get that sorted next episode. If you are enjoying this series, make sure you go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, comment, and yeah. See you guys next time. Peace.